Hey, what's up, everybody? I had to go run and do some more errands, so I decided to go ahead and stop and grab me some lunch. I, you know, I hate when you have somebody come to your door, a salesman, and they lie to you just to try to get you to buy whatever it is that they're selling. And that happened to me yesterday. I had a guy come to the door and he says, I'm just going around letting everybody know that because of the construction that they were doing, they were laying down fiber optic. I was like, okay, cool. And I could see his shirt and the logo was for CenturyLink. So I knew right away that he was going to try to sell me something. So he asked me, he says, you got cable or internet, telephone? I was like, well, we don't have telephone because we have cell phones. So we don't have cable because we can't really afford it, and we just pay for internet. And so we just upgraded our internet. He goes, well, do you mind me asking, what it is that you have and what you're paying for? I says, well, we've got cable internet through Cox, and we just upgraded to 3 meg. And he goes, you're probably paying about $43 to $45 a month on that, right? And I was like, yeah. He says, well, right now, if you come through CenturyLink, we have a deal. You can get 10 meg for only $29.99. And I was like, what? I was like, you just sold me. You got a customer right here. I said, that's 7 meg more than what we're getting right now. And yours is at a cheaper cost. I said, you got me sold. So then he kept telling me about their cable and what it costs. And I said, well, that's a good deal. I said, but I'm not the owner of the house. I said, you have to wait until the owner comes back and discuss it with him. I said, but I think differently would for sure get the internet. So I told him what time he'd be home, and as soon as my roommate gets home, within a matter of a few minutes, he showed up. It's almost like he was waiting for him to show up. So he starts, telling the both of us, about their plan. And I told my roommate, I was like, man, that the internet's a good deal. I says, let's get it. I said, we can't beat the price. So of course, the guy's like, well, you need to fill out the forms and we'll call it in and, get you set up. And I kept noticing how he was looking kind of, like, I wonder if I can get away with this. So he called it in, and then he gets off the phone and he says, well, I can't get you that deal for $29.99 because you have to get the cable to be able to get it at that price. And I'm like, no.
Everything's still on track here.
I said, how much is it just for the internet? And he says, it's $49.99. And I'm like, nope, sorry. So you just lost me as a customer. I said, I'm not paying that. And the whole time you can see the look in his face like, damn, I didn't get away with the lie. And I hate that. If you want to sell something, just come right out and tell the truth. This way, the customer can say yes or no right away. This way, you're not wasting your time, and you can go about your business. But luckily, I wasn't going anywhere. My roommate just got home, so he was basically just wasting his time. because he stay in our neighborhood. So let me know if y'all ever had that problem, you know, and if you hate it, and you know, if you said anything smart back to them, because you know, I used to have a temper where I would get mad and just cuss them out and, you know, make them look stupid. But, you know, because my roommate was there, he had his young daughter, I kept my cool and just told the guy, sorry, we don't want it. So he ended up leaving, but yeah. So let me know. Put it down in the comments. I'd like to hear how many of y'all have had the same problem. Anyway, it's time for me to go, so I'll catch y'all later. Hey, what's up, everybody? When I was talking to you, sitting at the booth, there was a guy in his, I don't know, late 30s, standing there watching me, and then an older gentleman came up and he was standing there watching me, and I just kept talking to you guys like, you know, hey, I got me an actual audience. And when I got done talking to you guys, you know, put you on the dark, you know, turn the camera off, and the guy that was in his late 30s, he's like, what you doing? I said, I'm talking to my audience. You know, I got to talk to my peeps. He's like, your audience? I said, yes, right here. So I talk to him every day. He goes, what do you do it for? I said, well, don't you talk to your friends? You looked at me, he goes, I don't understand. I was like, alright, here's the deal. So you watch YouTube? And I looked at the older gentleman, and, you know, I just went, you know, like, YouTube, and the older gentleman right away, he's like, never even heard of it. I was like, wow, okay. And the younger gentleman, he's like, well, you know, I watch a few videos, but not that much. I was like, well, that's what this is for. I said, I'm what you call a daily vlogger. And I showed him the side of my hat on my YouTube channel. I said, you know, I just record, you know, stuff that I do every day and put it on YouTube. They, you know, shook their head like, yeah, okay, and then they turned around and walked away. You know, it's something that, as long as people's been doing daily vlogs, talking to their cameras, you'd think that it would have caught on already, that people would automatically know why we talk to our cameras. But it's still, it's like it's never really caught on yet. So anyway, earlier today when I had to go run errands, I had to go get my sticker for my tag. Show you. $40-something for a little damn sticker. I know there's a lot of you that are paying a lot more than what I had to pay, but come on, where does the state get off on charging that much money for a little sticker? I mean, if you were a kid going into the store and buying a you know, a little decal sticker, you'd pay what, $1 or less? And they're charging us this much. I tell you, it's highway robbery. But you gotta have it though. If you don't have it, man, you get pulled over and you have to pay a fine, and I ain't doing that. So anyway, I go home now, and I gotta clean off my tag so I can put my sticker on. So anyway, I'll holler at y'all later on. Peace.